precious little girl. I'm so afraid someone's going to take you away from me. I can't let that happen. I won't let that happen. But what do I do? Do I listen to Christine? Go to court? Or do I just run away? Take you and Noah and go someplace where... Hello?
Sharon, it's me. I need to see you.
Nicholas?
Is now an okay time to stop by and see you? There's some things I need to discuss with you, and I don't want to get into it on the phone. Sharon. Are you still there?
Ooh, let's see, a little higher? Thanks. That's perfect, Joe.
Yeah, that's the boss. Jack of all trades. Don't you forget it, bonehead.
So what else can I do? Oh, can you check the cooler and make sure that there's enough ice and the drinks are getting cold? Yeah. Thanks, Angie. Hey. Oh, sis, you made it. You rather I hadn't? Trish, don't start. This night is very important. Meg, relax. I am not here to cause a scene. Especially in front of Tony's coworkers. Is Ryan parking the car? Yeah. Gosh, you really went all out. I hope Tony appreciates it. I'm gonna check on something. Just you make yourself at home.
Well, who are we here?
I'm Trisha.
You certainly are.
And you're...
Joe Connors. Tony's boss, an all-around great guy. What do you say I get us a couple of drinks?
Thanks, but I'll wait for Ryan.
Well, who's Ryan?
Your husband. Ryan McNeil. Nice to meet you.
Sorry, I didn't know the beautiful lady was taken.
No harm done.
Okay, hey, listen, you two friends of Tony's?
Actually, I'm Meg's sister. We don't know Tony that well.
Okay.
Hey, Tony just pulled up.
Oh, quick, everybody over here.
Come on, come on.
Hurry.
Come on, squeeze in. Come on.
Come on.
Squeeze in.
I'm gonna get the light.
Door's open. What the hell?
Doing good? It's a party for you. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Are you surprised? Yes, Nicholas, I'm here.
Look, I'm doing as you asked. I'm not dropping by unannounced. I won't take much of your time. Okay, fine, I get the message. Tonight's not good for you, so I will call you tomorrow and we can set up an appointment. But this has to be done, Sharon, and soon. After that, I won't be bothering you anymore.
Nick, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Nicholas,
Mom,
what you just said to your wife, what did that mean? What do you mean you're not going to bother her anymore? Are you still thinking of leaving? Because if you are, that is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Kelly. I'm waiting. Girl, answer me.
Is there something you know that I should?
About what?
Kelly, if I knew that, I wouldn't be asking you. Olivia, my wife is acting weird. I don't know what the reason is, but something's missing. So I'm gonna ask you again.
I don't know what you expect me to say, Malcolm.
Kelly, I expect you to stop stalling. Tell me what the hell happened while I was knocked out. Kelly, something happened.
Okay. Here goes, but I know it didn't really mean anything.
What? What didn't mean anything?
When you finally came to, you were out of it so long. Neil, Olivia, and I, we were all there with you. But at first you didn't recognize your brother or your wife.
So what? I recognized you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You looked at me and you said, "Hey, Callie, how you doing, baby?"
Oh, no. No wonder Olivia's acting the way she is.
Malcolm, it was the first moment you were coming to. I mean, you weren't yourself.
No, Kelly. Put yourself in my wife's shoes. That must have hurt her like hell. No wonder things aren't right between us.
The more I think about Brad's explanation about why Ashley's in Europe, the less I buy it. There has to be more to it than just helping out some family friend. What could it be? Oh, God, Cole, are you walking in on something? I mean, you and your wife... For God's sake, why do I do this to myself? I should be thinking about my own relationship, what's happening or not happening with Neil and me.
Winters.
Hi, it's me.
Hi, Vicky.
Listen, I know you're busy, but I was wondering if you could stop by. It's really important.
Yeah, I'll stop by when I can, okay?
Make it soon, please. I have a lot of questions, and I'm hoping you'll have some answers. For both of us.
Sure.
Let me guess. You are the husband.
But who the hell are you?
I am the brother. We are family.
Cole, honey, oh my God, Raphael. Hi, what are you doing here? Ray, turn the music on.
You got it. So, what's all this?
It was your girlfriend's idea, Tony.
It's a surprise welcome home party.
And to get things started, I got a cold one with your name on it.
I don't get it. How'd you guys get in here? You left me an extra set of keys, remember? Just in case you got locked out by mistake. Speaking of which, you got those keys for that snazzy car you brought back for me?
Right here, boss.
Everything went all right on the way up, no problem.
Nope.
Good. Now stop pounding, you can enjoy your party.
Hey, welcome home, Tony.
Thanks.
Hey,
And yourself. Welcome home, Tony.
thanks. How was Florida? Well, it ain't called the Sunshine State for nothing.
Perfect weather the whole time you were there, huh?
Not that I'm rubbing it in.
Of course not. How about we get something to eat? I'm starving.
So, This is your idea.
Well, what can I say? I wanted to throw you a welcome home celebration, son.
Quite a surprise.
You don't mind, do you?
It's just, surprise parties aren't really my thing. Nobody's ever done anything like this for me.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to do it. I wanted to be the first. So, that's when I finally dragged it out of Alan here, why Alice was so anxious to speak with him.
Hey, look, Alice, she gets worked up easily. She overreacted when she called me at your place.
Your girlfriend's mother has begun to speak again. That is a big red flag, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, okay, all right. I know it ain't the best news. But hey, you know, Millie and Alice always had a bad relationship. You can't put too much stock in what the old broad says.
That may be how you feel, Alan, but it still may cause some trouble for us and our plan.
Our plan? Does that mean that you accept it now? That Alice wants the money, not the kid?
You keep telling us that's true?
It is true.
Yeah, well, I'll need a little evidence of that before we can make any firm decisions.
Evidence? Like what?
Like, I want to meet with Alice. You conveniently didn't bring her this trip. You keep telling me you're going to arrange a meeting, but so far, nothing's happened.
Well, I wanted to make sure you were on the up and up first.
So you sure of us now?
Maybe. I still say Millie ain't gonna be a problem.
Well, I hope that's true. But let me make one point very clear. We are walking a tightrope here. If the old lady does start to speak and causes certain people to think that Alice doesn't have a strong enough case to get her child back, there may be no incentive for compensation, if you get my drift.
They'd call our bluff, knowing that Alice would probably back down from a court battle. Which means the old broad can't talk to anyone, at least not till all this is settled.
That's the idea.
Okay, fine, I'll handle it. You're handling a lot. Not to worry, old Al is up to the task. Miss Millie ain't gonna spoil this. I'll make sure of that.
Mother, we've already talked about this.
Well, apparently nothing I said got through.
Well, that's because it's my life. And it's my marriage, and I'm going to handle it the best way I know how.
Like walking away from your wife, from your family.
Look, I'm not walking out on my wife and kids, but the reality is staying here is getting me nowhere.
Nicholas, you can't give up. Do you have any idea what it's like for me, as your mother, to watch you let your life fall apart? Honey, you and Sharon belong together. You love one another.
Love isn't our problem. It's trust. I have lost my wife's trust. And nothing I do...
Listen to me. This is a very difficult time for the entire family right now. I'm a nervous wreck, wondering when this horrible situation with your father and Diane is going to be resolved, if it's going to be resolved. Your sister's personal life is a mess. I'm just heartsick over everything. And I just don't want you leaving, not right now. I cannot bear to see you walk away while I sit here and watch your marriage disintegrate. I can't do it. It's too much for me.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that everything's so messed up. But if you're asking me...
I am asking you to just stay here and keep trying to reach Sharon. I know you're discouraged, honey, but now is not the time to put thousands of miles between you. It's not the right answer. For so many reasons.
Listen, I'll say it again, Barry. This is not a good time to get into this. I just have more pressing things on my mind. Look, why don't I call you tomorrow? We can hash out whatever we need to then, all right? All right, thank you. Bye.
Kind of rough on him, weren't you?
Was I?
Not one of your better days, huh?
I don't want to talk about work. That's why I asked you to come by.
Well, you said on the phone that you had a lot of questions. Questions about what?
Well, I would think it would be obvious, given the way things are.
The way things are.
You have to know what I'm talking about, Neil. How distant you've been with me and continue to be. I can't remember the last time you held me in your arms, can you?
Toya, I have been worried sick about my brother. You know that.
I know that. I also know that this started weeks before Malcolm was hurt. We've got a lot of unresolved issues.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, we do. Let me ask you something. You're wearing my ring. Do you still consider yourself engaged? Or should we call it quits? Right here. Right now.
I have to say it. Your wife has no business giving you the cold shoulder because you happened to recognize me first. You'd had your head bashed in. You were just coming to after nearly dying. You were out of it. Olivia's a doctor. She's got to realize that something like that can happen.
Kelly, I wish like hell this had never happened.
If I were Olivia, I'd be thinking the good Lord you're okay. I'm sorry that came out wrong. What I meant... Look, I don't want to push my luck by staying too long. Olivia's probably on her way back. Besides, I need to get to work. Keep getting better. You hear?
We'll talk later, Kelly.
Dr. Murray Davis, please call extension 4249. Dr. Murray Davis, please call extension 4249.
Get out of here. She did. Oh, yeah. She did. You took my place at the weekly poker. She won every hand. It was the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, she had us begging for mercy. I mean, me, Joe, Jeff, Cal.
You ever seen 4 grown men cry? It's not pretty.
It was pretty ugly. You're lucky you weren't there, man. Give me Sharon, hey.
Tony, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. How'd you know I was back?
Well, I called and your line was busy, so I just assumed. I'm sorry. I should go.
No, stay. Here, let me introduce you. Hey, Sharon, what is this? You seem upset.
I'll be fine. You go on with your party.
No, nothing doing. Not until you tell me what's wrong. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I got to split for a while, but, keep the party going. I'll be back. What? Well, that's a little bit of a bummer, ain't it? What can you do? Oh, want me to let you? Yeah,
The Young and the Restless will continue.
So Raphael's mother was married to my biological father long after
we were both born.
Well, you never told me anything about another father.
Actually, I've told very few people because in every way that matters and for all of my life, John Abbott has been and will always be my father.
So, Rafael is here visiting to...
Oh, no, Cole. I am not visiting. I live here in Madrid.
Which is a very fortunate coincidence because he's been able to help me with that business problem.
Ah, yes, the business problem.
Well, it's more than just business. I mean, are you related in some way to this family that Ashley's trying to protect?
No. No.
Because the way it's been described to me, this whole situation is very complicated. It's talking about embezzled money in the honor of a venerable old family, and I'm sure that you've been able to give Ash a valuable perspective since you're a native.
Well, I hope so. But you are right, Cole. The family honor is a very important issue among the people of my country.
And in France.
Ah, yes, French. The French are famous for this honor and such things.
So, Raphael, if you're just family, what are the flowers for?
I understand how you feel. It's frustrating, knowing that everything that you have done hasn't seemed to reach Sharon. But, honey, you have to keep trying to reach her.
What if she doesn't want me to get through? What if I've hurt her so badly that she just can't get past what I've done? So what the hell am I supposed to do? Just sit around here waiting day after day, month after month, knowing in my heart it's probably just a lost cause?
Don't give up. God, don't let what happened to your father and me happen to you. Yes, we found our way back to one another, but it took us years. Please don't let that happen to you and Sharon. You still have a chance to make it work. Don't throw it away.
Hot damn. This sexy lady doctor's back.
How are you feeling?
How about I tell you that after you give me my sponge bath?
Well, doctors don't give sponge baths.
Come on now. I'm your husband. I think you can make an exception, don't you?
Malcolm.
Okay. Well, we'll nix the sponge bath. How about you give me a little massage? Olivia, are you gonna say no to the massage, too?
I'm glad you're feeling like your old self. But you really shouldn't get overtired. Okay, why don't you get some rest? I'll come back and see you later. I've got a stack of reports on my desk to deal with.
No, Olivia, wait. Baby, I know something's bugging you. And I wasn't quite sure what it was, but I think I got a pretty good idea. It's about what happened when I woke up, isn't it? How I recognized Callie before you.
Let me guess. Callie told you that.
Olivia, I was just coming to. What happened has nothing to do with me and Callie.
No, Malcolm, it has everything to do with you and Callie. Look, I really don't want to get into this right now. You're in no condition.
Olivia, I understand how you feel. I know how much that must have hurt you. But we gotta talk this thing through. You at least gotta give me a chance.
So, you think our friend Al made it back to Madison yet?
Unless he took a detour, wound up in some sleazy massage parlor off Route 12.
So what happened when you two went for coffee? You learn anything?
Afraid not. Loverboy was too busy trying to put the make on me.
You watch yourself around him.
Don't worry about me. Now, where do we stand?
Well, as you know, the question is Al telling us the truth about Alice? If she is in it only for the money and nothing more, maybe we can do business with her.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I haven't had the whole scenario worked out yet, but it could be as simple as Alice turns up in town. She mentions to certain Newmans that, hey, I'm the adoptive mother. I want my child back. Then all she has to do is sit back and wait for the offers of money to roll in. After which, she reluctantly agrees to give up any claim to the kid.
Well, it sounds good. I want to be certain from the beginning that Alice doesn't take it any further. Alice gets money, period. She doesn't get Cassie. I want to be sure of that.
Which I understand. But you have to understand that until Cassie's legal status is changed, we can be absolutely certain about nothing. I mean, Alice could pull a switch on us anytime she wants.
So you're saying it's a chance we may have to take?
Which is why I want to meet with the woman. See how slippery this Alice Johnson really is.
Michael, there's another risk I want to talk about. One that I'm not sure I want to take.
You'd prefer not to have your name brought up in all of this.
I mean, is that possible?
Well, it's conceivable your name may never be mentioned. In which case, you get to screw over the Newmans, get yourself a nice, big, fat bank account, and keep your job, all the while appearing sympathetic to Sharon. Not a bad scenario, eh?
Perfect.
Still, it is going to take some considerable finessing to bring this about.
Oh, I have complete faith in you, Michael. You are an exceptional attorney and a wonderful friend. I know you won't let me down.
So what you told me in the car. Man, what a shock.
Cassie and Noah, they're all I've got. I couldn't bear it if I lost my little girl.
Hey, don't you talk like that. This woman, Alice, she doesn't know where your child is, right?
It's only a matter of time, Tony. She's doing everything she can to find her.
Look, maybe I'm missing something here, but how much of a threat can she be? The dame took off, abandoned Cassie years ago. She's not exactly Mother of the Year material. And besides, Sharon, you're the biological mom.
Still, Christine says that the law is on the side of the adoptive mother. When I let my baby be adopted, I gave up any rights to her. Legally, Alice Johnson is Cassie's mother, which means...
You know,
a few months ago, it seems like I had everything. I had a wonderful marriage, a family. And now it's all up for grabs. Why is this happening, Tony? Why?
thanks for coming, guys. Good night. I knew something like this would happen. The nerve of that guy walking out on his own welcome home party.
Walk out.
It's been over an hour since he left with Sharon. And meanwhile, she's trying to keep things going. And for what? It's obvious that he doesn't care enough about her. You want any more to eat? A drink?
No thanks, Meg. I'm fine.
Me too. So are you okay, sis? Sure. Of course.
Hey, it was a great party.
Thanks. Wasn't exactly how I would have liked it to turn out, but hey. Why don't we help you clean up and then we can give you a ride home? Oh, no, Tony said he was going to come back, so I'm going to stay. Oh, come on, Meg. You don't know when he's going to be back. I mean, if I were you, I would just... Trish, you're not me. I'm staying.
Listen. You take care of yourself.
I will. Yeah, lock the door behind you. It's not a safe neighborhood. I worry about you, okay? Bye, guys.
The flowers. Well, Ashley and I had an argument, and I came back to apologize.
An argument? What about?
The situation here, I was insisting that we wrap things up quickly.
But I told her to be patient, huh? These negotiations are intricate. But now that I meet you, Cole, I understand why Ashley has been so impatient to get back to you, huh?
Well, I'm here now, and you two can make up and go on about your business. Starting tomorrow, of course.
Actually, we really are almost finished. An agreement has been reached.
Oh, by the way, Cole, I read a book of yours, Hope in the Bottle. Wonderful piece of work, huh? From one artist to another. I salute you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So you're an artist?
Yes, he's a painter. A very good one.
Well, since we're going to stand around chatting here, I might as well order up some coffee and croissants or something.
Great.
Charming, eh?
Damn it, Raphael.
What's with the embezzlement? Fill me in.
No, I want you to leave.
Oh, your husband. I was so looking forward to getting to know him.
We forget it. He's not staying.
Does he know this?
Don't you push me, Raphael. I am not in the mood.
Well, I got some breakfast on its way.
Great.
So why don't we make ourselves comfortable here?
Oh, dear. I just remembered. I have somewhere I need to be. Perhaps we can meet tomorrow. I can show you around. Until then, Cole, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise, Raphael.
You are a very lucky woman.
I know.
Well, your stepbrother is quite a guy.
Yes, he is.
Ash, I still can't believe you didn't tell me about your father, this other family.
You understand why I didn't.
Honey, I am your husband. You can tell me anything. I hope you know that. You never cease to amaze me.
You want me to give you your engagement ring back, Neil? You want this engagement to be over?
Vicky, I have to wonder if it isn't what you're waiting for me to end it.
I don't need you to end this relationship. If I wanted it to be over, I would tell you. I don't play games like that. Anyway, I don't want to fight with you. What?
I asked you a question the last time we had a serious talk. You never answered it. Can you honestly look me in the eye and say that nothing has changed between us?
Everything in my life has changed since the baby.
Which means what? Where we're concerned.
I don't know, Neil. I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't.
I tell you what. When you figure it out, you let me know.
Welcome home, Tony. When Callie told you what she did she happen to mention how you ended up here in the hospital?
How do you know how I ended up here? I was robbed, beaten, and left for dead.
That's not what I'm talking about. Do you remember going to Detroit?
Yeah.
To see Trey Stark.
Olivia, come on. What are you saying? That Trey Stark's the reason that I look like I do?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And for the record, Callie thinks he's behind this, too.
Think about it. Look, I remember flying home to Genoa City. I remember driving in my car. Nothing happened. Oh, I was in Detroit.
Come on. You don't think someone could have followed you home? You don't think Trey could have sent one of his goons to take care of you? To teach you a lesson or worse? Think about it, Malcolm. You were a thorn in this man's side, always running to rescue Callie. Saving her from the big, bad Trey. That's why you went to Detroit, wasn't it? So you could be a hero again? Except this time, you almost lost your life.
Olivia, Trey Starks does nothing but blow smoke.
I don't think so. And neither does Callie. And you know what? She knows this man, and she knows what he's capable of.
Obviously, what I said when I woke up isn't what's bothering you, is it?
No. It's what you did, Malcolm. You take off to Detroit and you don't even tell me. You put your life in jeopardy for Callie. And with all the warnings that you had, you went right into the lion's den and you did it for Callie. You know what? I'd say this woman has become a major priority in your life. First priority, as far as I can tell.
Sharon, I know it seems like Alice has got the upper hand, but that doesn't mean you can't fight and win.
Didn't you hear what I just said, Tony? The law is on her side.
I don't care about that. Anybody with half a brain can see where Cassie's better off. You love that little girl. You'd never walk away from her the way Alice Johnson did. Look, I'll be a witness. I saw how Cassie was living before, with an old woman who could hardly take care of herself, let alone a child. And Millie, I bet she'd be glad to testify for you. She's only wanted what's best for Cassie.
Yeah, maybe so. She's in the hospital and she can't talk.
What? What happened?
A stroke, which Christine found out about when she went to Madison.
Look, listen to me. Millie could get better. Be well enough in time to tell her own story. And if not, I'll make the judge understand. No one is going to take that little girl away from you. Do you hear me? No way that's going to happen.
For the first time, I feel a little hopeful. Thanks, Tony. Thank you.
Molly Cooney. For today's top stories and Super Doppler weather, join me, Jason Hoffman, and meteorologist Mike Lozano for News Channel 8 at noon. And thanks for making News Channel 8 #1.
With Dan Rather, experience you can trust. Join us again for The Young and the Restless.